What's up, YouTube? It's Halo King Lovin with the deck list Chaos Plants. I've been running this deck for 4 or 5 months now. The Chaos Sorcerer at 3 really made this deck fun, really good, and more outs. Yeah, so here we go with the deck. The deck is for sale trade. I'm making this deck list right now because I'm about to take out a part. I'm gonna try Solvo Dad. I love the concept of Chaos Sorcerer at 3. And I want to like only thing I don't like about this deck is the trap. You really don't run that many traps like to protect you, like bottomless or warning, deep prisons, seven tools, stuff like that. And I kind of like that control feeling. So I'm just gonna try a different deck. Yeah. So it's for sell trade, PME with offers. I'll sell the main deck with the extra and the side, or just the main or the extra board, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, here we go with the deck list. Two Lone Fires, of course, standardized in a plant build. One Dandy sucks 1-1, really bad. I used to love on Lone Fire, Dandy, Monster Reborn, Lone Fire, Dandy, Limit Reverse, Lone Fire, Lone Fire. But yeah, Global, yeah, Spore. I run two Mystic Tomatoes. Yeah, so tomato, um, good floater, plant target for Spore, plant target for Dandy, dark target for Chaos Sorcerer and Dark Arm. It's a real good card. Most of the times, it'll just people attack into it, think into the Raikou, and you'll get that +1. Two Spirit Reapers, good for stalling, poking, -1 in your opponent's hand. Dark target, and Debris target. Spirit Reaper is a really good card. I wasn't too sure about running it in twos, but after test playing, it's worked really good in two. Of course, one Sangan, staples in most decks that aren't anti-meta. Sangan's real good, lots of targets. Great when you can Sangan and get your effect failure when your opponent attacks into it. So, or your Debris, Lone Fire next turn, and then Limit Reverse at Sangan, and it's too good. Trigodia, I know a lot of people probably aren't learning this. This is a Japan tech that I got. Trigodia is really good. Most of the time you'll have lots of cards in hand if you stay plussing like you're supposed to, and if you don't commit to the field too much. Trigodia, you have 3s and 4s and 2s and 1s to pitch. So that Sand matchup, the Black Moon matchup, that anti-meta matchup, if you have to, Trigodia, take the Thunder King. So Trigag's a really good card. If you can't synchro for something, just copy the level in the graveyard. Most of the times you'll have like a Chaos Sorcerer and a Bulb, so there goes your 7 Black Rose. Or a 1-star even with the Effect Veiler and just formula. But yeah, Trigodia is a real good diverse card. And also Gorse, stop the OTK, FTK, 7-star, +1 with the token. 7-star target with the Bulb, the Spore, 1-for-1, Effect Veiler. It's really good to synchro out. Countless times I've just synchroed with my token, who's not that much, and got a plus off of that. Dark Arm. A lot of people aren't running this. I guess because Warning, Oppression. Dark Arm is really good. You have enough targets. It's really good. How do I say this? A trump card. So, because most of your synchros are trump cards, but like if you want to get out a synchro and you have 3 darks, let your opponent waste that warning, or not really technically waste it, but use it, and that to your advantage, another dark target for your Chaos Sorcerer, and you can always Pot of Avarice him. So he's really good, Dark Arm. Triple Chaos Sorcerer, of course. Some people are still running 2. They don't feel that you have enough light targets in this deck. But yeah, I love Chaos Sorcerer at 3. Remove, pop, glow bulb. Yesterday I didn't move. I went remove, pop, glow bulb into Arcanite, pop, 1-for-1, Spore, sync with Arcanite, use the light, Arcanite, dark Chaos Sorcerer, special summon another Chaos Sorcerer, glow bulb into a Spore level 2, Colossal Fighter, and a Scrap Dragon on the field. So it's beautiful plays, lots of outs, and it can just wreck a lot of people. Stardust, Shien, That destruction factor that it does not destroy and just removes is really good. Two Raikos. I only run two because I run one Lila, and I feel that Nobleman is in a side deck. Caius, Raiko, you have to set. Lila, she can just pop, and then you can sync her out with her if you have like a Spore or Goldblum Engrave. And yeah, plus she mills 3 if you need to mill that turn. One effect Veiler. Yeah, so that, I guess, I don't know why I'm running one. 1, 2, kind of got cloggy, I guess. I needed room for the Reaper and the extra card trooper. But yeah, 5 light targets is okay. Plus you'll use synchros as light targets, like Arcanite, Ancient Fairy, Formula. So one effect Veiler is still pretty good. I draw her most of the time. And finally, for the oh, never mind. 2 Card Trooper, +1, mill 3, 19 beats. The Card Trooper is just too amazing, especially the fact that when you debreeze him, he still gets his mill on +1 effect. So Card Trooper has to stay at 2 in any deck that needs graveyard control. 2 Debris Dragons, it's at 2. What can you say? It's the heart of the deck with Dandy, Trooper, Spirit Reaper. Use those tokens to your advantage. Go for 7. Amazingly, go for 9. When Trishula comes out, it's going to be super beast. So yeah, that's for the monsters. Spells, 2 Pot of Avarice. People run 3, people run 2. People run 2 because they say it's cloggy. People run 3 because they say you have enough with the mill. I run 24 monsters, so I would have enough. But I run 2 because Chaos Sorcerer, Dark Arm, and Spore will remove. Deep Prisons running around, Bottomlesses. So most of the time, if I pot, I won't have targets for my outs like Chaos Sorcerer and Dark Arm and Debris. So, and then most of the times you'll have that Spore or Glow Bulb in the graveyard with the effect already used, so you really don't want to Pot of Avarice them. But yeah, 2 is good. It's consistent. I mean, you'll mill 2 and you'll be shit out of luck, but yeah. Staples right here, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn. Well, in my opinion, these are the staples for this format. I mean, these should be run in mostly every deck, except OTK decks with Trunade. I mean, even still, Trunade should be run in decks because it's good. But yeah, so staples, no need to talk about these. Charge, I guess a staple with if you're running 3+ light targets. I mean, light storm targets. It's just good. 1-for-1 and Foolish. I've been hearing a lot of people aren't running this because Dandy's at 1. It's still a good card. Most of the times you'll draw into that Dandy, and it's really ugly when you do, and you're not running like pitch cards. But 1-for-1, Gold Bulb, and Foolish. I mean, these are good cards to get your Dandy in your grave, and Debris Dragon in hand with these 2 is a great way to get a Stardust, Stardust, a Scrap Dragon, or even a Trishula first turn. I mean, they're still good. Trap lineup. Tori, Mirror Force, and Call. Pretty much, these 2 are definitely staples. Call, depends on what deck you're running, but it's still a good card. Yeah. And then, finally, 3 Limit Reverse. This card is so good. I mean, people running in 2s because they need room for their Solemn Judgment, their Warnings, their Return. Some people running Return. I mean, oh, let's see. Let me get into this real quick. Okay, 3 Limb Reverse. You have so many targets. Your Lone Fires to bring back and tribute. Your Sangan, your Dandy. Like, even if it's a dead set, you can, your opponent MST's Chain Limb Reverse, Dandelion. There goes 2 tokens to stall. Card Trooper +1. Spirit Reaper in battle phase. I mean, they'll Mirror Force you, Limit Reverse into your Reaper, +1. I mean, and then it's good too, its destruction effect, because it says when it's switched to defense, you can destroy this card and that card, draw 1. So Limit Reverse on their end phase, get your Sangan back, get your Dandelion back. Monster in defense, pop both of those, get your tokens, get your plus. Card Trooper, get your plus. After you poke, you can switch to defense. Well, not really, but yeah. But you get what I'm saying. Limit is so good, and 3 is amazing. And then the return thing, you really don't have anything to return. You have your, I mean, in my deck you have a Lila, you have your Arcanite, your Ancient Fairy, your Formulas. I mean, I guess you do, but it depends on what you're removing, and it's really situational. And then you're running 2 warnings, a Judgment, so that's 2, 2, 2. So your life points are going to be pretty dim. And then with this deck, I mean, most of the time,